It was a journey that was has ups and downs, but it's just staying focused.
We decided let's do something that would be more beneficial for them for college in the future.
Our main goal was just for college scholarships. That was it. That's our main goal. And whatever happens after that happens.
So the favourites in the centre lanes there, United States led off by Phyllis Francis.
This is what happened, the Olympics. It was like something Oprah always used to say, everything you want, God puts it even higher for your wildest dreams that you would never expect.
A go-getter is someone that knows what she wants, he or she wants, and they get after it.
I used to run track. Andrew used to play soccer, so he became certified with USATF, and we formed a track team called Team Evolution. So it was an all-girls team, and we helped out a lot of girls. And since they were little, her sister was 8, Phyllis was 10, and we trained them. We traveled all over the United States, basically every state except for Idaho. We went to every college, and so they had head starts from there in championships with United States track and field.
It's quite so. So basically, just growing up with them and watching their dreams come true as far as running. From the Colgates to the USA track and field. She had the potential. I mean, it's not as a father and a daughter, but just looking at her athletic build, it's just keeping her in shape. I would just say that once she stays in shape and stays focused, it'll click, and you have to want it. When you have young kids, you can't overfeed them. But you have to show the discipline of the sport. So it's a process, but at the same time, you don't want to burn them out. That was one of my biggest things. We had a little battle with the high schools, is that they would like to run you X amount of races, and by the time you've done, it's a turnoff for them later on in life. You know, if they go to college, they got to run regardless. So the high schools, especially the public high schools, used to kind of very excessive as far as competition, like every week indoor season. But you know, we were fortunate that she went to Catholic school, so we had more of a say.
Yeah.
And she didn't turn her off. She just excelled. Once she got into college, she just excelled.
Yeah, people don't even know this about me, but I used to lose a lot.
Yeah,
I was not the best athlete or runner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say she came along in high school,
high school I started
really flourishing.
Yeah.
You know,
but
before then it was a tough battle.
25th place.
Right.
I had the ugly duckling stage. It was just kind of before I bloomed into the swan. So
her one turning moment for me was when we was in Nebraska, and she ran that 800 meter, and she actually, I mean, it was a thing where we were well fit, and that before we left, because we had to drive to Nebraska. We had our last training at 150th Park, and I said, that's it, no more. And I said, but I knew they were already ready because we went through our whole season cross country indoor, and now we're outdoor. And we did our regular training, and so once we got there, it was her and her sister, because they were they're 18 months apart. So sometimes she would be in upper class, and if her sister would be down. But this was the one time they were together in the race, and so she was running the 800 final. And her and her sister in the same heat for the final, and she's running, and it's flowing, and then we talked about how to run the race, and she took off where she was supposed to, and some girl tried to challenge her, which pushed her even further to run a time where she got the record, which hasn't been broken since for her age bracket.
United States track and field record in the 800.
And that was the turning point for her, to me, as far as I look at it, as far as confidence building, that I can do this, because it was the 800 meters, and it's like, wow, she got a record, and she, her gold, one of her many gold medals that she's gotten in JOs.
The ugly duckling blossomed at that moment.
But
it was a great moment. It was that was the pivotal. That was the turning point for Phyllis. What do you think, Phyllis? Do you think that was it for you? The turning point.
That was
one. And I know another one, but I'm not going to bring that one. That other one was in California.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That
you
one
won that too.
Yeah,
that was it?
The Nebraska one was the one. Yeah.
Well, people look at track and field, and they look at it like, wow, they just see the glitz and you made it. But they don't realize the backstory. Parents are out there 5 and 6 hours in the heat. Grandparents, Colgate, packed, so their kids could go to college on a scholarship. That's the goal. No one ever thinks the Olympics, And that's what I tell everyone. It's not just the parents that raise the children and help them. It's the community. It's the neighbors. It's people on the bus. You know, it's everybody that has a say in the development of these Olympians, you know. So, and, you know, it's a wonderful moment. Words can't even express how proud we are. It's, like I said, it's something in our wildest dreams we never would have thought.
I want to do better for myself. I want to see how far I can push myself to just see how great I can be. Me just sitting there and thinking, oh, you know, I'm gonna just settle for this. I can't live with that or sleep with that at night. I have to like at least go to bed saying, you know, I gave it my all and I am happy and proud of that. So that's what I would say motivates me to keep going.
I feel like there's so much more. I'm just now starting to kind of like scrape away at the fringe of what can be something truly amazing.